Out we go racing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lights out. Away we go. It's Finley Hinds, the championship leader by a single point at the moment. Takes the lead from pole position into turn number 1. And it's a good start as well from Luca Holmes-Ballack. And Luca Holmes-Ballack in kart number 28. He had a poor start from pole position in the 2 heat races. Now he's made a good start. He's still hanging on to second position going into the complex. Everybody round smoothly. And just looking to see, well, now Ryan White in kart number 44. Watch for Ryan. He was very, very quick in the heat races. Leading the way. Oh, it's Holmes-Ballack. It's a great run off Hanger Bend. And he's got the inside line. Harley Musk thinking about making it 3 wide going into the dog leg. Is he going to make that work? Oh, my word, he has. Great, great, brave move from Harley Musk. You're not supposed to be able to do that. And now he's going to lose the lead back to Holmes-Ballack as they come on to the start-finish straight. Fantastic. Only in Bambinos.
Yeah, that was excellent. Again, 3 wide as they go through turn 1 again. And straight away, we're back to the normal order. We started the lap as we almost finished it. So there we go.
Going into the dog leg. Ooh.
Oh, a bit of rubbing of wheels there as they go through, almost collecting each other, but managing to get through. So that's a great overtake there from Ballack, who crosses the line now leading the way from the 28. And here comes Musk again down the inside of Hinds. Can he get it done? Yes, of course he can. Of course lead, and here comes the other two now.
Wait, Haynes just went. Oh dear. They're locked together. I mean, I know we're in lockdown. They locked up there. And that was an Edward Haynes had passed 3 drivers going into 1 corner. Absolutely fantastic. He comes out. He went in 5th, came out 2nd. And Harley Musk, his lead is nearly a full second over Edward Haynes. So Haynes isn't in a position to challenge yet. Harley Musk doesn't have to defend yet. There's Holmes-Ballack. He's going to get 2. He's going to pass Snedden in the 18. He's going to pass Gilman in the 50 kart. All in one go, is he? Yes, because he gets the move done. No, he only gets past Gilman. He doesn't get past Cooper Snedden. And now side by side for the race lead once again. Haynes has it.
Haynes down the inside. It's a good overtake. Musk is going to want to try and get back at this ASAP. As
out onto mini straight. Musk on the inside. Haynes with momentum on the outside. Who's last of the late breakers into turn number 4? It is Harley Musk. The final lap of the race. Haynes to the inside. Musk to the outside. Going into turn number 1. Haynes has the lead.
Haynes goes defensive as they go into the braking zone of turn number 4. Comes back across and tries to hold that line. Can't quite do it.
It's a drag race out of the final corner into dogleg. Haynes leads the moment. Musk will try to dive to the inside. He'll go to the outside actually. Checkered flag waves. It is Haynes by less than 0.2 of a second. Harrison on the outside of row number 1. He leads the championship but hasn't won a final yet. Now we're racing. Off into turn number 1 we go. Hold your breath into pit bend. Will they all come out facing the right way? Well, the leaders do. Midfield are all pretty much made themselves good. Now we can go racing into turn number 2. Oh no, they waited to turn number 2 to crash. Oh, and there's another one into the barrier. Yes. That is the number 41 kart of Hayden Chance.
Yeah.
And his victory chances are down to no chance.
Yes.
Now, Sam Shaw, and again, Greenall defends into Pitts Bend. That's significant. So we start lap number 4, and Greenall was forced. He didn't have to. He was forced by Harry Burgoyne. Again, he's doing it again into the complex. This is what they wanted. They want to have a nice big pack of karts to the front so that Greenall can't escape. He checks
Zilish at the back of this group of 6 and looking down the inside.
Oh dear, and I'm looking at Fast Freddy Spindlow stopping on the exit of turn number 1. A mechanical problem for the number 60 KR Sport kart. And that's one of the teammates to Connor Zilish. I'm not going to suggest that the thing's going to happen there. There's Freddy out of the kart.
Zilish all over the back of the 77 of Bart Harrison as they exit out of turn number 1 into the braking zone of the complex. Down the inside goes the KR Sport driver from America, and that's a great overtake through the complex. 37 just cutting those curbs out the final corner. That's allowed Mr. Higgins to get alongside though, down the inside. Nicely done, perfectly timed. Could they work together to try and close that gap? It's only half a second between the two of them. Anything can happen, you know, if these two work together. As soon as they start scrapping, that's it. Greenall's gone.
Down the mini straight. No, Shaw's going to defend instead. Going to get a turn number 4. That could give the race to Greenall, but it's game on for second place. And now Shaw is defending into turn number 5. I think he's thinking we're not going to catch the race leader. Let's squabble it out for second and third. Can they hang on, or will Zilish catch them as they come into Hanger as the clock strikes 0?
Defensive goes Shaw. Then round the switchback it goes. Here comes McGowan Jr. side by side, can't quite do anything there. Almost looked like a bit of contact between the two of them as they go through the complex.
Oliver Greenall looks like he is going to take the win here at Mansell Raceway. He's been undefeated in Dunk as well for Greenall. He takes the win. Shaw holds on to second. That's his best result. And Burgoyne a fantastic third. Lights are out. We're off and racing. It's a good start from Leo Robinson. Here comes David O'Stubb. He almost spotted that gap early, Anthony, but then the door gets closed. He loses a couple of places. But Ethan Simmons up into P2. Leo Robinson leads. Championship leader Vinnie Phillips down to third as they come through the complex on lap number 1. Vinnie Phillips, he looks to the inside of Simmons, and he gets he gets one of the two obstacles in front of him out of the way early. Can Simmons fight back? Just from, I mean, you know, I'm just a commentator. I'm just here to try and talk about it. But if I was Leo Robinson now, I would think to myself, I don't care if there's 40 to 13 and a half minutes to go. I am going to have to defend. Mr. Phillips, thou shalt not pass.
Yeah. Despite the fact that he is turning in a little bit earlier through some of these corners, he did see Leo Robinson fastest lap of the race still, though. So despite those little minor adjustments that we're seeing going into some of these corners, it's still working.
Oh, change the lead. Phillips made it stick, coming down the start-finish straight. Robinson coming back at him. Phillips had made the move stick before he got to the apex of turn number 1, which means that I think that Robinson may have clipped that curb coming off the final corner.
Yeah, definitely. So, and a spin in the background there.
That was Rylan Eschberg.
73, yep. Rylan Eschberg there. Disaster in the final.
Yeah. Oh, now Phillips a little bit wide through Hanger Bend. That's the first missed apex we've seen from Vinnie Phillips. Robinson is there. Can he get a good run out of this corner here? But no, again, Phillips really good on corner exit. Yep. And now Robinson looks to the inside. No, that's the most. That was half a glance.
It was.
It wasn't a full look. It was a preliminary investigation. Great job there. Oh, and there was a real defensive move there from Philip. Robinson had a half glance. So if the lead, and Robinson there runs a bit wide as Ethan Simmons makes his move. Under braking for Hanger. Great. That's the first really clean move we've seen at that corner. But Vinnie Phillips comes out to the final turn. 4 wins, 4 races for Vinnie Phillips. Into the tram lines. Lights are green, away we go. Oh my. Well, Macaulay Bishop tried to come across on Nathan Tye there, and there's been a collision into the barriers, go 3 or 4 carts. Well, we're going to have to piece together that one. There's number 30 cart of Connor Duncan had spun around.
Zachary Knight leading the way from Cathal Clark. Then it's Eden Spanswick, Archie Clark. Then Ethan Jeff Hall, Nathan Tye. And it's Lewis Werrell, Alfie Slater, then William Knight, William Murtagh, then William Antrobus, the 3 Williams.
And that did unsettle the cart, and that allows Cathal Clark to take the race lead. So Nathan Tye sort of signaling to his teammate, come on, we'll work together, let's go. And Zach Knight is straight back at the inside of Cathal Clark. Nathan Tye follows him through.
And so you can just see there behind now the number 5 of Ethan Jeff Hall, as again contact between the drivers as they go through. 3 of the Fusion carts battling together here.
Bishop passes Archie Clark into P3. So we've now got Oliver Rowland Motorsport drivers running 1 and 2. The Pullman Racing Development Team in 3rd. And then Strawberry Racing drivers 4th and 5th. Fusion Racing drivers 6th and 7th. The leading privateer, Hardy Mamasi, all on his own in 8th place. Ahead of Alfie Slater and Sebastian Mins, another pair of Fusion Motorsport brethren. Then he's got Cathal Clark and Lewis Werrell, Hardy Massey, Alfie Slater and Zach Drummond. That's your top 10. Wait, sorry, Zach Drummond into 10th place. At the end of lap number 1, Zach Drummond was 28th. He dropped down to 12th on the opening lap, did Macaulay Bishop. And he has clawed his way back into contention. We got less than a minute to go, and pretty soon, in fact, I think at the end of this lap, Bishop will be in the slipstream and he'll be able to draft. And you could just see there, Knight check over his shoulder. And he's probably thinking to himself, my God, how did you get there?
He's saying, come on, let's go defensive. We need to go defensive, because here, down the inside, goes Bishop into turn 1, side by side with Zachary Knight. Gets the job done, splits the 2 Oliver Rowland Motorsport carts in half. Again, Bishop going defensive.
Last lap board goes out. Tye defends to the inside. Bishop goes with him. On the outside line is Zach Knight. Zach Knight's going to get a monstrous run coming out of this first corner. Can he make it work, though?
A little bit of a contact there between the 2 of them. Side by side, squeezing him into the apex there. He can't get past. And here comes Zachary Knight back round to take the lead.
But it's going to be a new winner again. And it's going to be number 36 for the Oliver Rowland Motorsport team. Zach Knight takes the victory. Second for Nathan Tye, third for Macaulay Bishop. Danny Curl and Rory Hudson come out to the dogleg. This looks good. Lights are out. We're off and racing. Curl's got the inside line. Hudson on the outside. Oh, Hudson's going to get absolutely swamped. Are they all going to get round cleanly? Just about, yes. It's going to be very tight, though, in the midfield pack coming into the second corner. Clayton Ravenscroft up on the curbs on the inside line there to try and hold on there, but Danny Curl has made the perfect getaway, and it's Caden McQueen and Sean Butcher. No, what's the matter with Curl? Curl's made a mistake coming out of turn number at the complex. He made a perfect start, and then it all went peak-tong going to the complex. There's Gary Edwards out of the race. Who leads? I think it's Sean Butcher, you know.
Down the inside goes the 17
of
Clayton Ravenscroft.
The two teammates, Ravenscroft made the move and he forced them both one. Danny Curl, it's like going to Poundland, 2 for the price of 1 there.
That's going to be sore. Down the inside though, Danny Curl retakes the lead through turn number 1.
And there is Fleming making a move on Gus Lawrence. There's a move from Matt Armstrong. He passes Gus Lawrence. Casper Scoozer, his MLC Motorsport teammate, also trying to pass Lawrence. But
also Ewan Wilson receiving the same penalty for the same offence as well. So race control now starting to dish out those 5 seconds, and down the inside the 17 of Ravenscroft. A beautiful move on the inside of Curl there. He wants that win, doesn't he?
But now, look, Curl dives to the inside going to pit bend. Ravenscroft, so he doesn't let him go, but he's going to go for the crossover move, and now it's wheel to wheel. Oh, Curl, they just give each other enough racing room, just inches apart there. Great stuff. Platton's going to get a good run at Mini Straight here, but Ravenscroft, no, this is where Ravenscroft made his move earlier on, and it's where he makes his move again. So that is obviously a favoured place for Clayton Ravenscroft.
Now, and under pressure here from Platton as well, who tries to go down the inside of turn 4, gets denied as Curl closes the door in the entry. That gap just 1/10 of a second between those two as we look here at the 73 and the number 2, squabbling away. This is 5th and 6th, Thomas Fleming and Thomas Turner, and a red flag has come out.
Red flag's coming out. Now, why is that? Now, there is some consternation down at the complex. Couldn't quite see what the problem is. There are several drivers over there. Again, it was off camera, didn't see, so a minute to go. Well, that would be the end of the race.